Hey, True Believers, Anglin here. We went to SeaWorld, and while we were there, this gentleman brought out this bird and just began to talk about it. It's really cool. I like this, and this is one of the reasons why I love the SeaWorld park. It's because you can learn about the animals and everything. This is a Tawny Frog Mouth that's from Australia, and he goes on and talks about it, so I'm just going to let it play. Oh, and we actually started off watching him corral a pelican.
It's called a Tawny Frog Mouth.
A frog mouth?
Frog Mouth. It's an Australian cousin to a whippoorwill. Part of the nightjar family.
So he's Australian?
This species is, yes. But there is also an American species of nightjar. There's a South American species. I'm just going to stand over here so I can actually see everybody.
You're not worried about him flying off?
He's got him tethered.
I wouldn't take him out if I was. But this is his business card. Thank you.
Tawny Frog Mouth.
He is on a leash, just like if you take your dog out on a walk. But these guys are not very strong, they're not very fast, they're not flyers, like you're not going to see them circling. This is pretty much what they do. This is it.
Just hang out.
Sounds like a great pet.
Maybe not.
Yeah, only because Australia's weird about their permitting. I don't know how likely a person is to have them as a pet, but they are couch potatoes, pretty much.
Yeah, really.
You guys get cards too? Do you have
I know.
bugs and mice? They've already had their mice for he already has mice for the day, so right now it's bugs.
I guess we still gotta get up and out.
We should ask him.
Yeah, they just don't. They don't. Lazy.
Okay. Go for the easy picking.
They go for the easy pickings. They are what I call the Venus flytraps of the bird world. One of the ways they can hunt is to open their mouth, close their eyes, and they use the feathers around the side of their beak. When stuff flies by, they'll snap it shut. They can chase stuff down, and they will, but they're not going to be like, you're not going to see them soaring and looking. It's more stuff that they're sitting on a branch and they're like, got it, that kind of thing.
Would you show Tyler what they eat? Zach, look at that.
Mealworms and crickets, and then if for breakfast and lunch he gets a mouse.
Oh boy, that's like a steak, right?
You see his mouth? You ever seen a frog's mouth? It's a very broad line, flat thing, flat, broad mouth. Then when it opens it up, it's like that thing from Star Wars.
Yeah.
Same concept.
It's beautiful.
I happen to be a Star Wars fan, so yeah.
And not many people get that reference.
I know, I'm like, oh yeah.
It's alright. The bug moved. We don't freeze the mealworms because of the way when the ice crystals form from freezing, it shreds the insides, and then when you thaw it out, it starts to mush.
Yeah.
So we do refrigerate the mealworms. Now our crickets we can freeze if we need to.
Crickets?
There's crickets in there.
Is he gonna eat it?
He might. Sometimes you gotta like, there you go. You gotta hit the feathers, and he's like, oh, okay.
So his eyes glaze over when he bites. What's up with it?
They have a nictitating membrane that's a third eyelid that goes sideways. And just like on shark, if you ever watch videos of sharks, when they come up to, like when they're
their eyes roll over.
They come over, they have that membrane that comes across. It's to protect their eye from whatever they're eating coming back and hitting them in the eye.
Is the male not as pretty as the female?
They look exactly alike.
He is staring me down.
Yeah, the only way to tell them apart is to do a blood test.
Oh, interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
A blood test?
Yeah. Birds look all the same everywhere. There's nothing that differentiates them. So the only real way, unless it's color, like there are certain species of birds, like the peacocks, the males, the bright colored one, cardinals, blue jays, mandarins, certain bird species, there is a different look between the males and the females. Some bird species, like these guys, or birds of prey, the coloration patterns are the same, and if you were to physically give them an examination, it's all the same. So for most birds, what they do is a blood test. So when they're young, they will pluck a feather, and there's a little drop of blood on the end of it, and they can test that to know if it's male or female.
So is his vision off to the side, or is it straight ahead?
Wherever the point of the beak is pointing, wherever the that part is pointing, that's the direction.
That's what I was wondering about, because
they have the big eyes because they're what's called crepuscular, which means they are active at dusk and dawn. They can be awake or asleep any other time of day, but since they are most active at dim times, dim lighting situations, they have the large eyes to let in as much light. So it's kind of like the Mona Lisa. No matter where you look at him from, it looks like he's looking at you.
Yeah, because he is. Well, his beak is aimed straight ahead.
I noticed that his eyelids don't blink that way. They blink the other way.
He's got three. He's got an upper eyelid, a lower eyelid, and a side eyelid.
Oh my goodness.
So right now, like when he's awake, the upper and lower eyelids, just like the way you have an upper and lower eyelid. When you're awake, do you walk around like this all the time? No. These guys aren't very fast, very strong. One of their biggest lines of defense is to be super aware of what's going on. So they're gonna, if you want to, thank you, is to know what's going on around them. So they're always gonna have their eyes open, because otherwise they're like, I don't know what's going on. But they still need to protect their eyes. So they have that third eyelid that slides sideways that will slide over when they're eating, so that whatever they're eating doesn't try to come back and hit them in the eye. And that's the way it protects them. But they can still kind of see out of it, but it's just a quick little...
Like a little shutter.
Yeah. Have you ever watched shark footage? When sharks come up to eat, when they open their
Well, we found Gailey's puffer fish, and the reason why we couldn't recognize it is it grew up. But now it's in one of the bigger aquariums and swimming around looking as cute as always, according to Gail. And maybe it's feeling threatened, and that's why it's swimming faster when we walk beside it. I don't know. I think more likely it's trying to get away from us.
Hi. Like that. I swam up to it and I saw it.
That is really cute. Now they've got the signs down here. Can we find exactly what he is? And I am seeing no. Yeah, I don't see the puffer. Yeah, I don't see him. He get away from you?
He was over here.
Oh, we lost him. He's somewhere in there, but not where we can find him. And go. Look at it go. I remember when this would keep the kids occupied. Give them 10 cents in dimes, they got 10 minutes worth of entertainment. And yet here I am watching it myself. So. Yeah, I know. I have this nice educational video about the Tawny Frog Mouth from Australia, and I ended it with that little bit of childish stupidity with a penny. That's life, right? Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please click like, share, subscribe. If you want me to try to get more of these animal lessons on video, by all means, let me know in the comments below. I always value the feedback. Lets me know what direction I should take the channel in. Also, if you please click like, share, get the word out about the channel. And if you haven't done it already, hit subscribe and the notification bell. The notification bell is what YouTube really cares about, so that's very important. Also, this is the way we're trying to make a living, so if you don't mind helping out the channel, go on over to Patreon or to Ko-Fi, drop $1 in the till, and help us keep the lights on. Help us keep making videos for you. I'd like to thank everybody who's already done that, and to everyone, all of the true believers, thank you very, very much for watching.